All right, and this is where we start, of course, with the funeral services of those SANDF members. 42-year-old SANDF soldier Sgt Sgt Cola will be laid to rest today in the Eastern Cape. Those are live pictures that you can see. That's taking place this morning. Sgt Cola, who will be buried with full military honours, was amongst those 14 SANDF members who died during that peacekeeping mission in the east of the volatile Democratic Republic of Congo. SABC News reporter Anda Ngonji is there and joins us live. Anda, just talk to us about some of the tributes that have been paid this morning to Sgt Sgt Cola.
Well, a very good morning to you, Criselda. You must have seen very emotional visuals earlier on as the body of Sergeant William finally reaches his home, his family, showing emotions and saying that though this is a very bitter moment, but this is finally a closure for them. We have seen quite a number of people, families and friends that have spoken so fondly of him, describing him as a family man who made sure that he provided for his family, who was kind, who served his nation up until the end, doing exactly what he loved and what he was called for. But also the Eastern Cape government has sent out heartfelt condolences, saying that it shows his dedication and the work that he has put on to make sure that his country remains on the limelight. And next to me, I have the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane, to tell us more about this. Not so good morning, Mr. Mabuyane.
Yes, indeed. Not a good morning at all. Getting inside here, looking at the family going through this somber moment, is one of those difficult moments when you just come to realize that what has been said is reality. But we're here to comfort the family. We want to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt condolences once again to the family, but also to all families who have lost their loved ones in these soldiers, and also wish speedy recovery to those that have been brought back home currently in the hospitals. It is indeed a sad moment. We're here to mourn with the family, but also we want to remind the family that this is a life to be celebrated. This is a life that has been well lived for all South Africans. This is a life that contributed so much in the peace and order or stability across the world. They were there in DRC not out of their own interest, but because the world has actually dictated so. So we would wish to say to the family, strength going forward. Yes, we know, you can see these are breadwinners, these are fathers, these are brothers, uncles and all that. It's not an easy moment. But I hope that our presence will be able to make sense to the family, for family to understand that this was bigger than them. This is about a country. This is a patriot that has actually committed his life for the whole South Africa and for all South Africans to live in peace.
And we did speak to SANDF yesterday, but you also did mention that you were very impressed with the work that they have put on in organizing this funeral.
Yes, definitely. SANDF has been doing very well. Firstly, to handle the whole situation. It's a situation that could have been also blown out of proportion because of opportunists. They've always been looking for whatever that they can say, even at a difficult time. But the leadership that has been shown by SANDF is quite commended, and I'm quite happy that they've given all these soldiers this befitting send-off. So we respect them. They are the state. So we're quite happy to see that. Reaching out to these areas as well, you can see. When I interacted with generals hearing this, no one was sure that Staff Sgt Cola was from this side. And I said to one of generals there in HR, no, it's from this side. Said, no, the address is Bloemfontein. Said, that's what normally Eastern Cape people are suffering. When they go out looking for a job, they just use an address that is convenient for them to get a job. It's not a very good thing. But I'm quite happy that in areas like this, we have got patriots, we've got people who have gone all out, not just to protect their own areas, but to protect the whole South Africa.
And just lastly, Premier, obviously it does not end here. Today is just a funeral, it's the closure. Is there any kind of support the government is offering the family going forward?
Definitely. But SANDF can speak better than me on that, and surely, like it normally happens even with police. So government will come in, and the government will always make sure that the family, kids, surely will have to progress and have a better future. So that's a responsibility that we have for someone who died for a noble cause.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Premier. That was the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane, saying that they will indeed continue to support the family and describing the kind of a legacy that Mr. Williams Cola will leave behind, and saying that he did commit his life up until the end, not for his own cost, but for that of the country. But right now, as you can see behind me, people continue to walk into the family home of Mr. Cola, or Sgt Cola. They're here to celebrate his life. This is a family service that is held just with the body to make sure that the family finds peace right before they move on to the church where the funeral is going to be held and is going to be conducted. And as you can see, he was quite a popular man, and quite a number of people from his street have come out and did form part of the guard of honor as his body came through and his coffin went inside his home. But right now, from myself and Anonji and colleague Mcebisi Silengile, it's back to you in studio.
And Angonji, thank you very much indeed from the funeral service there, of course, taking place in the Eastern Cape of one of the soldiers that was killed in the Democratic Republic of Congo.